Bizarre Global.
The Sheridan Inn, a grand relic of the Old West, was conceived by architect Thomas R. Kimball and erected in 1893 by the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Railroad. Yet, its most infamous ties lie with one man, the legendary William Buffalo Bill Cody. Once heralded as the finest hotel between San Francisco and Chicago, the inn served as Buffalo Bill's personal empire of spectacle and revelry. It was here, beneath the towering eaves of the massive front porch, that the great showman held court. Eager hopefuls and devoted admirers gathered, desperate for a place in his Wild West show, drawn in by the promise of fame, or perhaps just the magnetic force of the man himself. But time is a cruel thing, and even legends must eventually step aside. When Buffalo Bill departed for new horizons, the Sheridan Inn welcomed another soul, one whose presence would prove far more enduring. In 1901, a woman named Catherine B. Arnold arrived, an unassuming seamstress with no visions of grandeur. Known affectionately as Miss Kate, she became more than just an employee. She became the heart of the hotel. For 64 years, she nurtured it, loved it, and in time refused to leave it, even after death. In 1965, when the inn was shut down, Miss Kate's devotion did not waver. And when the Sheridan Historical Society intervened, ensuring its survival, Miss Kate made a chilling request. Her remains must become one with the building she had loved for a lifetime. And so, after her death in 1968, her ashes were interred within the very walls of her third-floor room. Now she lingers. Her ghost is restless, her presence undeniable. Guests whisper of phantom footsteps, trailing them down the long, dimly lit corridors of the third floor. Sudden chilling gusts seep from nowhere. Lights flicker, doors creak and swing open of their own accord, and beds, once neatly made, are mysteriously pulled back, as though inviting someone inside. Some have seen her, a misty figure drifting through the ballroom like a shadow frozen in time. But her true dominion is the third floor, where her spectral touch is strongest. So what would it be like to encounter the ghost of Catherine B. Arnold? Imagine this. You check in for the night, feeling confident, maybe even excited, about the prospect of a ghostly visit. The third floor is quiet, save for the occasional creak of the old wooden floors. You settle in, turn off the lights, and drift into a restless sleep. Then something wakes you, a sound. Soft, deliberate footsteps outside your door. You sit up, heart pounding, straining to listen. The steps stop just beyond the threshold. Silence. Then the doorknob rattles. A gust of icy air seeps through the room, carrying with it the faintest trace of perfume. Something old-fashioned, something floral. The darkness around you thickens, the air charged with an unseen presence. And then the true horror unfolds. Your bed, the sheets tucked in so neatly just hours ago, shifts. The covers pull back as if by unseen hands, an invitation or a warning. Some say if you call her name, Miss Kate will answer. A whisper in the darkness, a touch on your shoulder, a shadow moving at the foot of your bed. If you dare to spend a night at the Sheridan Inn, you will be surrounded by the echoes of history, the whispers of the past. But for those bold enough to seek an encounter with the inn's eternal guardian, book a stay on the third floor, or if you have the courage, stay in Miss Kate's room itself. But be warned, she will check in on you, and when she does, you may find that you are no longer alone.
Join our cult of tinfoil hat wearers. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.